Welcome back. So I got some bigger items in the mail. I actually did get some photos, which don't seem to find too often, but very happy to make these particular additions to the collection. First off, we have a PSA DNA slabbed, or not really slabbed, but more encased like a package you'd find at Walmart that you can never open. Type 3 wire photo from 1945, Associated Press, World Series photo from October 4th. And this is Hank Greenberg right after he hits a home run. So, nice little writing on the back. And in case you're wondering, you can pause the video and there's the rundown of how photographs are typed. This is a wonderful image. Did not have it. Nice plain days photo. Period photo. Really happy to add that one. And it was very, very inexpensive. Another inexpensive lot. I say all these items today are inexpensive. This is a 1940 Philadelphia Phillies team set of photographs. So, you have Walter back, and I already have these prepped for my binders. So you have Merrill May and Joe Marty. Phillies were not very good back then, so you may not recognize a lot of these names. You have Chuck Klein, very recognizable name, but end of his career wasn't very good. Kirby Higbee, not the greatest reputation in a few years. Here's a picture of the 1940 Phillies with all of the different players. And one is a PC player of mine. If you look right here, Morris Arnovich, 1939 All-Star. And there is his photo for this particular set. Very difficult to find this particular set. Was listed on eBay as a buy it now or best offer. And I made an offer, and I guess it's been sitting a while, but as a seller accepted it real quick. And I think it was more than fair. Because I really wanted to add this. All the images are in fantastic shape. Got to me very quickly, and I actually might send this out to get slabbed because they're pretty difficult to find and very difficult to find in this type of condition. So, nice 1940 Morris Arnovich for the PC. Now, speaking of Morris Arnovich, so he was a graduate of Central High School in Superior, Wisconsin. Now, ideally I like to have the 1929 yearbook for that particular high school, but I could only find the 1930. And the reason I was willing to grab this one is because there's a list of people that are... So this 1930 was Morris Arnovich, his brother's graduating year. But also, Morris Arnovich is listed right here without a photo, which is disappointing. Says he was on the S Club as well as a basketball player. This particular high school did not have a baseball team, so you will not find any old baseball photos of him. So, the interesting thing with this, and then I'm looking at the basketball team. So, in the little write-up, at the beginning of the year, 5 of the previous season's team were in action when Alstrom, McDougal, Davis, Arnovich, and Griffin showed up for practice. Alstrom and Arnovich 2 valuable players were declared ineligible at mid-year. So Arnovich is not in this photo. So we're 0 for 2 with photos, both in the regular listing of the high school class as well as the basketball team. So should be able to find the 29 yearbook if I can ever locate that, but not in the 1930. But going back to his particular listing, has S Club as well listed as an activity. So let's find the S Club. And the only photo of Morris Arnovich that is in this particular yearbook. So Arnovich is right down here. So there is Morris Arnovich. The same gentleman here is right there. Granted, these are 10 years apart, so there's a bit of aging, but those are 2 pictures of the same individual. So I was able, at the end of the day, I was able to track down, for very cheap, by the way, one of the yearbooks that does have Morris Arnovich in it. So, of the primary players that I PC, I now have Princeton yearbooks for Mo Berg. I have 2 copies of the University of Cincinnati yearbook for Sandy Koufax. I have Al Rosen's high school yearbook. And now I have Morris Arnovich. I have one of his high school yearbooks. The only key one that I'm missing of the players that I really focus on in the collection is that of Hank Greenberg and his 1929 Monroe High School yearbook from the Bronx. I have seen it, but I'm not paying the kind of money that people are asking. This one was particularly cheap, $19. I think it was plus like $5 shipping, $4, $5 shipping. So for under $25, I managed to add another yearbook to the PC, which is, again, very difficult to find, especially since Arnovich in particular is not someone that someone's going to flip through a yearbook to try and find. So, and Wisconsin yearbooks, not really a very populated area. So there's not a whole lot of these out there. And when they come up, it's not incredibly easy to search for and find. But I was able to find one of them. And that is, right now, good enough for me. Did not see an Arnovich SIG in the book either, but can't get everything, I guess. But, so that's the most recent mail day. We did have the really nice 45 Greenberg photo to start the video, but really the main focus of this particular video is Morris Arnovich and that little section of my PC. So that's what I have for you this time around. And until next time, please remember to collect what you enjoy what you collect, and don't let anybody, especially the market or a YouTuber, dictate that to you. And most importantly, have fun. And have fun by being active in this community. So find your way of participating. Whether it's making videos, watching and commenting, going to live streams, group chats, going to LCS or local card show, or simply talking about the hobby with family and friends. The more you put into it, the more you get out of it. The more you'll learn, the more your PC will grow, the more people you'll meet, and the more fantastic friendships you'll form. So I thank you very much for joining me. Hope to see you again. Have a good one, and bye for now.